Well, folks, welcome back to Resin Maniacs on Tour. And again, we have here Mark Van Tine. And that little surprise that I mentioned, well, here it is. Mark, show us that little surprise you have.
Well, this is the piece I got commissioned by George Stevenson at Black Art Enterprises over, I believe it was last Wonderfest. We had spoke about this previous, maybe a month or two previous, and we agreed that I would work up some concepts, and I worked up some drawings and things like that of how the piece should look, and then presented a package to George at Wonderfest, and he seemed thrilled by the whole prospect. We did make some tweaks on the ideas since then, but basically what we have here is the 2005 Peter Jackson
Yes.
King Kong, which is, I like to say 1-to-1, but of course it's not actually 1-to-1, but it is essentially human-sized, at least, which you could say almost life-size. It's a pretty large piece. I think he's standing a little over 19 inches tall right now. And the way he's situated, this is Anne. I can't say it's Fay Ray because, as we know in the movie, she wasn't Fay Ray. But Naomi Watts is still Anne. It's going to be on his shoulder, which she's holding on with her hand up here somewhere in his fur, and she's standing on his shoulder. And he's in a protective kind of, he's facing away, like there could be a danger coming, and he's protecting her, as of course the roar would seem to indicate.
That is fantastic. Now, Mark, could you tell us a little bit about the concept of the sculpt in any particular areas in there done purposely?
Well, I did a lot of research, and everybody knows that's my thing. I sometimes overdo it, and I agonize over details sometimes. But for this one, I wanted to make sure it was right. And it's hard to do with CGI images, so I had a lot of different reference, and you have to make your choices. But there's a few things that are very distinct about this that are going to show up when people look at it. And so before they question this, you can see from the front view, the jaw, for example, is offset a little bit. Well, people, in case they can't remember, he had a broken jaw. The broken tooth was here. The jaw had been broken. So it's lopsided like this on purpose. That's how he looked, and I went for complete authenticity as much as I could. Everything, right down to the measurements of this. The width between the two teeth are measured off of a sized piece of reference. His face here, if anybody remembers, he had a certain look to his face where he had a droopy side because he had been attacked, and there was a large scar. And his brow ridge had been broken. And if you can look at this, you can see that it's broken and it's slightly droopy. That's part of the very distinctive look of King Kong, even down to the tear in his ear and the scars on his chest.
Well, Mark, it's a fantastic piece. I think George Stevenson is going to really love this. The whole concept is beautiful. I love the end arrow is going to be on the shoulder. It's going to be great. I think George Stevenson is going to incredibly love this. Well, folks, just to let you know that this is an exclusive first-time showing for all you folks. So hope you enjoy, and please come back.